It's Week 8 of the National Football League, and we'll see Gardner Minshew. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah.
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a third Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
Probably feels like he owes his guys one after last week, doesn't he? Threw a couple picks, did find the end zone, but his guys around him still found a way to win. Now here's where he's got to be careful, Kate. You can't get it all back at once. Sometimes when you're over-aggressive, it leads to, well, days like last week with a couple interceptions. Got to do your job, and just do your job well.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Oh, the football's loose. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They're now set for first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Finds Diablo there on the tackle. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Back to the well again. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. And look at this return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
And Kate, you don't have to look beyond his performance last week as really a root cause of their loss. I'm not saying the only cause. Others certainly had a hand in it too. But you aren't winning a lot of games in this league or any league if you turn it over 3 times without a touchdown to counteract.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Minshew working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That finds Hunt complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Able to get it to Moore. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Reed now to kick this one away. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
The 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Minshew. This is hauled in by Myers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. From the shotgun, Minshew has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Raiders 1st. Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10 now. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for it with White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Our score about set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Mahomes. Watson with the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 21. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Minshew on 1st down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. 1st and 10, Minshew. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10 now. Minshew. Complete. It's Myers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. The give now to White. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Yeah, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's White again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Fakes the handoff. Now Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the gap closes to 14 points. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got Watson. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chiefs looking for a bigger lead before the break. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Finds his man Gray. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another throw for Mahomes. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touch. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Minshew working from the gun. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Throwing on first is Minshew. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Sticking in the air with Minshew. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In third and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a fourth downs instead.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Well, no pushing the envelope, it appears, in what remains of this first half. He's going to take a knee and watch that time run out here. So we've arrived at halftime. The Chiefs with a lead so far on the road. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Seahawks locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. From the shotgun, Minshew. Complete here to Bowers. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Play action, it's Minshew. He beams one deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. And the 1st down on the Chiefs.
Back to throw Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. Play action, Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. Abdullah now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
It's White on the give. He'll cobble together a yard there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And you can see in these clips quite an extensive highlight reel he's put together in what is a 4-touchdown game for him already.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this guy's in the zone. I know in hoops, sometimes shooters say that hoop looks and that basket looks enormous. Right? I know on a golf course you're thinking, man, everything is a birdie. For this guy today, 4 touchdowns on the ledger, he's made it look easy.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's brought in by Hunt. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Another carry for him. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a short gain. They got 2 yards there. That leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Jackson with the pick. And the Raiders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's the option give to White. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 27. And that one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Now Minshew. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Raider, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, White. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Minshew to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Watson with the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to the well again. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Now we're on the counter. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Minshew on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick-6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Abdullah now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. After the pick, here's Minshew. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39. This ball's cut by Bowers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
This is hauled in by Myers. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Sticking in the air with Minshew. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. From the shotgun, Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They snap it. Here's Minshew. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. This winning streak has been impressive for them. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Lone back gets the handoff. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 20-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a loss.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Minshew working from the gun. He'll get this complete to White. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 39-yard line.
Minshew. Finds a man right side. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Minshew looking to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Minshew. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
Running it now out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Minshew. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. And Kansas City going to the dime look on 3rd down. We've got 6 DBs out there. Back to throw, Minshew. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And the Chiefs cover up the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The Chiefs ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Handoff now out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. They'll run here, following the penalty. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped. 6 yards on the play gives them 4th and short. We'll see what they choose to do. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He cashed his first attempt, his 2nd now from 45. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the advantage now sits at 24. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.